Hi, my name is Sarah. Welcome to Cognospeak.
My name is Florence Matlow.
And I'm Caitlin Illingworth. We're researchers at the University of Sheffield, and we want to introduce you to Cognospeak.
Cognospeak is an automated online cognitive assessment tool that has been in development for the last 8 years. It engages a patient in a conversation, something that is known to place high cognitive demands on multiple domains of memory, language and attention. Artificial intelligence then analyses speech and language to predict the likelihood of dementia.
It is an easy-to-use programme that takes about 20 minutes to complete. Users interact with a virtual agent using a computer or iPad and start by choosing from 4 talking heads, which were developed in consultation with diverse community groups. The talking head, or virtual agent, will then ask a series of questions relating to various cognitive domains.
We will ask you some questions and record your responses. This is what we call the assessment, but there are no right or wrong answers.
Why have you decided to speak with Cognospeak today? Please could you tell me what problems you have noticed with your memory recently?
Forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing within seconds of wanting to do something, what I'm doing, where am I going, trying to remember what people have asked me to do and I forgot within seconds of being asked. It's annoying.
In Cognospeak, we're able to collect samples of speech that's freely offered in response to questions that are in themselves designed to probe certain aspects of the memory. We also incorporate some more classical tests of language function, like the category fluency test, list as many animals as you can in a minute, for example, or the phonemic fluency test, list as many words beginning with the letter P, for example. And we can perform very detailed and innovative analysis on these to try and identify people at the earliest stage of an Alzheimer's disease pathology.
We know that deterioration in linguistic ability is a common and early sign of dementia, and that linguistic ability deteriorates further over time.
Let's listen to these 2 people responding to the category fluency test. The first is a healthy control and the second has dementia.
After the bell, please name as many animals as you can. You will have a minute to name as many animals as you can think of.
Cat, dog, guinea pig, hamster, gerbil, rabbit, mouse.
Elephant. Worm. Dolphin.
The healthy control is quick to respond with more correct answers when compared to the person with dementia. When these tests are manually administered, only the number of correct answers are counted. However, Cognospeak also analyses other elements of language, such as the pauses and the semantic associations of the animals mentioned.
Once the assessment is complete, the artificial intelligence algorithm analyses the whole conversation with Cognospeak, looking at speech and language patterns, such as the types of words and the sentence structure. These patterns are then categorised to be in keeping with healthy, mild cognitive impairment or dementia. The results would then be communicated with the medical practitioner to be acted upon in a report.
The report would communicate the probability that a patient has dementia, a mild cognitive impairment, or normal cognitive function, and would indicate whether a referral to memory clinic would be advised.
Cognospeak can distinguish patients who have dementia from those suffering from other memory complaints with reliable accuracy, comparable to current manually administered tests.
Previous study has shown that in a group of 126 people, Cognospeak identified dementia with 100% accuracy, so no one without dementia was predicted as having so. Mild cognitive impairment was identified correctly in 87% of individuals, and healthy controls were correctly identified in 96% of cases. The Cognospeak system and virtual agent were found to be positively acceptable to users, and over 90% were able to complete the assessment alone.
Cognospeak also screens for anxiety and depression using the GAD-7 and PHQ-9 and gathers data on patients' perceived health status using the EQ5D. Screening questionnaires can provide further information for both primary and secondary care and can be repeated throughout the patient journey.
In summary, Cognospeak is an online digital tool that uses artificial intelligence to analyse speech and language. This predicts the likelihood of dementia. It takes 20 minutes to complete and offers accurate monitoring of cognitive impairment at a low cost with sensitive, repeatable assessment that can support an early diagnosis of dementia as well as reassurance to those with no evidence of cognitive impairment.
Thank you so much for taking part. Goodbye.